Here is a quick OpenShot tracker tutorial to add pixelation, emojis and text to a video. Okay, let's get into it. I'm using OpenShot version 3.3.0. Have OpenShot open. In the project files bin, I have 3 assets: the video clip, some text, and an emoji. And just so you can follow along, anything I do with the mouse, the left click will be red and the right click will be green. So in my timeline, I have the video clip. This is me on my bike, and what I want to do is pixelate this vent in the windscreen just for the hell of it. So how do we go about it? Well, first, because this is a moving video with audio, we don't really need the audio, so I'll just dump that. I'll just turn it down. Yeah, we want to pixelate this bit, but because the bike's moving, we're going to try and stick the pixelation to this vent on the bike. So in the effects, we have a tracker. Drag the tracker onto the video clip. It says click the region to select. Click to start. No, I want this bit here, like I said, the vent. So that's the bit I'm going to try and pixelate. So we'll draw a box around it. Let go. Select region. That's the bit I've just highlighted, so you can see the vent in the window there. Now the tracker type, depending on your video, what object you select, you're going to have to play around with some of these settings. I found the MIL to be fairly good. It's not 100%, but then it's a free program. It's not a DaVinci Resolve. Now we have to process the effect. So click process effect. Let it do its thing. It's only a 5-second clip, so it won't take very long. And it's done. Now we have this blue bounding box where the tracker has put its mark. So we'll have a bit of a look. We'll play the video and see how it sticks within the box. Doing a fairly good job there. Put the playhead to the start. When you set the tracker, always have your playhead set to the beginning of your video clip. Otherwise you'll end up putting keyframes and stuff in there. Now we want to pixelate inside. In the effects, there's a pixelated effect. Grab that with your mouse, put it on your video. The whole screen is now pixelated. Now what am I going to do? Left click on the P in the video clip, P for pixelation, and you'll see all its properties. Now we want to reduce the size of the pixelation, how much of the screen it's covering. We just want to cover where the tracker is. So you've got all these margin settings. So I'll just start from the bottom. Before we do that, I'll just turn off this apply before the clip. We don't need it. So we'll drag up the bottom till I see where the tracker box is. There. We'll grab the top, bring that down to where the tracker box is. There. Take it up a smidge. Do the same for the left. Same for the right. Too far. And we'll just reduce the size of those pixelation boxes a bit too. Just drag where it says pixelation left, and you'll reduce the number of boxes there. So there we go. Let's see how that goes. That seems to be sticking in the box fairly well. Put the playhead back to the start. Now we can render this out as it is, but you'll notice the blue box. If you render out the video now, you'll end up with that blue box on your screen. The way to get rid of it is click on the T in the video clip, the tracker T. The properties on the left hand side. You'll see it says where you got border, displacement, blah blah. There's a setting there. It says draw box. This one. It says yes. We want no. Right click it. No. And the box is gone. We can now export that, render that video clip out and use it. Okay, now that we've done that one, can we add some text in there? Well, we sure can. I have a text image up here. I just made it in GIMP. I'll just drop it down on top of the video. And this is my bit of text. Now you can grab this and move it around and whatever you want to do with it. We now need to stick this to the bit here, this bit, because if we don't, the bike will move, but this tracking text will just stick in one place, like this. Which doesn't do a bad job. But say we want it to move with all this. How do we do it? Well, it's quite easy. Left click on the image in the timeline. You get your properties on the left hand side. What you want to look for is parent, this one here. Right click in the values box and you'll see non-tracked objects and clips. Now we've tracked an object. The object is within this video file, which is the video and the timeline, and the region that we tracked is region 0 because that's the only one we've got. Click that and you will see here, I'll try and zoom in for you, a P indicating that we've just set a parent on that track, that image on the timeline. Now you say, where's it gone? Where's my text gone? Let me play it. The text is gone. Oh no, now what do I do? Well, what's actually happened is it's actually resized that image to try and fit in the tracker box. So it's actually there, but you just, there it is. Look how small it is, because it wants to fit it inside the tracker box. Obviously we don't want that. Let me just reset this back. So select the image where it says scale best fit, right click and click none. Nothing's actually happened here, but you wait. Back to the tracking text image, left click, go to parent, right click, tracked objects, the video file, the track region. Look at that. All we need to do is move it wherever we want it. Let's say, let's put it here. Now, all going well, when we play the tracking, will stick to the tracker box. Okay, let's try and stick an emoji on the video clip to cover up the speedo just here. How do we do that? Well, what we need to do is actually track this region. Grab the tracker, put it on your video, click to select which area do we want. We want this area here. Draw a box around it, select the region, tracker type. I'll use MIL or MIL, process the effect. Let's play the video, see how well the box is stuck to that area. Did a reasonable job. Now we need to put an image in here, the emoji. So I've got an emoji here. We'll drag this down. That's the emoji. We'll slide it in. As I said before, the if you don't sort of stop the resizing, it'll go all weird. So go to scale where it says best fit, right click, select none. Here we'll resize it to what we want. We'll stick it here. Now to get it to stick, if we don't get it to stick to the bounding box, watch what will happen. It doesn't actually move, it just sits there. So what we'll do, click on the image on the timeline, go to the properties where it says parent, right click, tracked objects, video file, track region 0. Get back in the box, you. That's where we want it. Let's get rid of the blue bounding box. Click on the T on the video track to bring up its properties. Where it says the box. Where are you? Draw box. No. Get rid of that. There we go. Play the video. There you go. Stuck to it. And that is all. If you want to add the text again, let's just for the fun of it, we'll grab the text, whack it on there. I'll go best fit now. And we'll try and stick it to here somewhere. So we need parent, checked objects. There we go. Where are you? That's what I want. Grab it, put it. There we go. Done. All you have to do now is render it out to whatever you want to do with it. Easy as all that, folks. Thanks for listening. If you're wondering why the video in OpenShot here is quite a low resolution, I have it set to that, but when it renders out at full 1080 HP. Thanks for watching.